It's not that simple or that easy getting out of a narcissistic relationship while you are in it. It's often once you are out, you realise that it was possible. There's lots of different steps people can take depending on the situation they are in. People's safety always comes first. Leaving a narcissist can be challenging, and it often requires careful planning to protect your emotional and physical well-being, and careful planning that the narcissist knows absolutely nothing about, which can make a lot of people feel like they're being secretive and feel like they're then the issue. However, if by telling somebody that you are going to be leaving them is going to put you in harm's way, that's due to who they are as a person, as to why you can't be upfront and honest with them, because you can potentially get injured. When it comes to leaving a narcissist, one of the first steps is to create that safety plan. When a narcissistic individual is abusive and controlling, you have to prioritize your physical safety. Regardless of your beliefs, your physical safety must come first. You need to plan where you're going to go if things do escalate, and ensure any trusted friends or family members are aware of the situation, which can be incredibly difficult because a lot of people feel ashamed and don't want to let their friends and family members know, which is why it's also helpful to contact a helpline where you don't know the person on the other end of the phone. Have emergency contact details available, and make sure that you pack your essentials, such as your passport, your driving license, any bank details, money, clothes, and keep them in a safe location where the narcissist will not find. If at all possible, get your sentimental items out, because a narcissist will use those against you. Document anything you can. Narcissists often twist the truth to deny their behaviour. By keeping a detailed record, it not only helps you keep your reality through the narcissist's gaslighting, keeping a record of their abusive behaviour and their manipulative incidents, including dates, times, and any potential witnesses, can be helpful if you are required to gather further protection, especially in cases involving children or shared assets. Backup emails, backup texts, backup anything and everything that can potentially be damaged or lost. Avoid confrontation with the narcissist. Never quite goes how we would like, because if it's not going the narcissist's way, they're usually going to find a way to punish us. Narcissists often react with either overt outright anger or passive aggressive anger. If they react with the passive aggressive silence, it's easier to escape. However, we can never truly know how someone might react in a given moment, especially a narcissist who believes they've lost control. They can react in very manipulative ways when they're feeling like they're losing control. Avoid telling them about your plans in advance to protect your safety, because if you do tell them, it can provoke retaliation from the narcissist. Plan your exit strategy quietly and execute it at the correct time when it is safe to do so. Wait until they are distracted. Wait until they are not around. Minimise your risk of any potential confrontation. Build a healthy support network, whatever kind of support network it is that can help you, be it friends or family, people who understand the situation you are in, anyone that can offer you that emotional support. Find a family member, a friend, or a therapist. Isolating yourself, which is usually what most people want to do when they're going through a challenging time, is to isolate themselves. However, isolating yourself often makes it harder to leave and easier for the narcissist to continue manipulating you. Let someone in your support network know your plan so that they can check in on you. Once you have left, it's about limiting contact or going grey rock, doing grey rock or yellow rock if you share children. I think that's Tina Swithin's yellow rock, or going no contact. Once you leave, it's about reducing or eliminating contact with the narcissistic individual. No contact is always the best and the safest way to go if possible. It's ideal to cut their influence off entirely. Narcissists can react in many different ways to this. It's about keeping yourself safe and riding out the storm. If you cannot go no contact, things such as co-parenting, or you have one healthy parent so you can't cut off the toxic parent completely, then it's grey rock. Staying neutral, staying emotionally distant, only communicating about the essentials, recognising their behaviour, not taking it personally. If you can, block their number, block them on social media, block their emails, block their contact details to prevent any further manipulation. If needed, seek that legal advice. Narcissists can try to control you through finances, through harassment and stalking, through shared assets, through legal threats. Consult with a lawyer potentially before leaving, but let them know that you can't have communication in case the narcissist finds out about it, especially if you are married or share property or share children, because laws vary depending on where you live. Get the legal advice so that you know your rights and you can protect yourself and prevent the narcissist from using the legal system against you. Keep copies of all financial documents and agreements in a secure place. There can be some challenging times when you are out. However, nothing is more challenging than living with a narcissistic person or being in a narcissistic relationship. If you have survived that, you will survive leaving and you will survive recovery. It can be draining, it can be challenging dealing with a narcissist once you have left the situation because they don't like losing control. So it is vital to prioritise and focus on healing and on your mental and your physical well-being. Leaving a narcissist can take its toll on you. It can be emotionally draining. Once you're out, it can be emotionally draining with the games they play. So learn and understand the games that they are playing so that you don't take it personally. Focus on your healing, focus on self-care, focus on growth, seek therapy or join support groups to process everything you've been through, process your experience, rebuild your self-worth, rebuild your confidence. Healing is crucial for reclaiming your independence after a narcissistic relationship, because narcissistic individuals will strip you of your independence, which is depressing within itself. And once you regain your independence, it will help you avoid toxic relationships in the future. It's about practicing self-compassion and giving yourself time to fully recover. We are responsible for our healing journey. We're not responsible for what anyone puts us through. Their behaviour is on them. We are only responsible for our own behaviour. Be careful planning your exit and prioritise your safety. You can successfully leave a narcissistic individual and begin the healing journey to independence and a much brighter future for you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon. I have How to Create Boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you cannot go no contact, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain. And then a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. And I do have a new book coming out shortly, which is going to be the first in a series of 3 books, Behind the Mask, The Rise of the Narcissist, which should be out by the end of this month. I'm just proofreading and editing it now. They are all available on Amazon if anyone would like to take a look at those. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.